Alright, so before we jump into Photoshop, here's a quick breakdown of how this process works, right? So, every pixel in an image is made up of three color values, red, green, and blue, also called RGB. And each of these values is a number from 0 to 255. And when you break it down to binary, it's an 8-bit number. For example, if a pixel has a red value of 120, that's 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 in binary. Now the trick is the last bit of each color, called the least significant bit or LSB, can be changed without the human eye noticing. And by tweaking those last bits, we can hide the secret data inside an image without visibly changing it. So what you need to do is pick an image, ideally 500 by 500 pictures or under, to make editing individual pictures easier. Or I already have my picture picked out right here. Now what you want to do is select the eyedropper tool right here and then zoom in as close as you can. You can use any photo editing software. I'm just using Photoshop, right? So you zoom in on whatever pixel you want. I'm gonna pick these three pixels right here. The reason I'm picking 3 pixels is because my secret message requires 8 bits. Each pixel has 3 bits in it, so I need 3 pictures, right? Let's say this is gonna be my first pixel right here. I go right here to the square to see its RGB values, right? And then I just copy it down 255, 200, and then 178, right? Cool. Now I pick my second pixel. Second pixel is gonna be right there. Do the same thing for the second pixel. 187, 86, 64, and then I'm gonna choose my last pixel. I'm gonna go right here. 171, 82, and now I only need 8 bits, right? So I already have 8 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't really need the B value of my third pixel. If I needed 9 bits, I will copy it down, but since I don't need it, I'm just gonna leave it right like that, right? Once I have this, then I need to come up with I already came up with my secret message. My secret message is the exclamation point, right? But now that I have my secret message, I need to convert it to binary code, right? So in binary, my secret message is as is, right? This is my secret message in binary, right? Now, what I'm doing is for each of these RGB values, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert them into binary, so I can hide my message inside of them, right? So I'm just gonna do this to make it a bit easier. 255 is my first one. Boom, just copy it down like that. Then we have 200. Same thing, copy it down. 171. Boom. All 8 digits, right? 187. 8 digits, right? I'm gonna skip one right here. 86. Now this is gonna be 7 digits, but all I gotta do is to make it even, add a 0 at the beginning, and we back in the game. Same thing, add 0, boom, right? 171 is gonna be 8 bits, pretty sure, yeah. And then 82, just add 0, boom. These are my RGB values converted into binary, right? Now remember when I talked about LSB, right? LSB are these right here, right? The least significant ones, the ones that don't affect pretty much anything. This is where I'm gonna store my secret message. Now what I'm gonna do is, all it takes is just change the LSB right here, right? So I need to align it with my secret message. So all I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna copy it down, right? Boom, like so. And add my first one of my secret message, right? Boom. This one stays the same, it doesn't need to change. This one, I need to change this one to 1, right? You're gonna see in a second how it affects our RGB values. First, let's just copy it down. This one needs to get to be 0. Right, 0. This stays the same. This one changes to 0. And this one changes to 1. Right? Do it again. Takes a bit of time, but right, boom. Alright. Once we have that, now we gotta convert it back to RGB. Now how are we gonna do that? Simple. Because we added 0, this is gonna be 254. Right? It's gonna be 254. Sorry. This is gonna be, we didn't change a thing, so this is gonna be remain 200. Here we added 1, so that's gonna be 179. 179. We did 0, so 186. We didn't change anything. 86. We didn't change anything. 64. We got a 0, so that's gonna be 170. And then this one is 82. Added 1, so this is gonna be 83. Alright. Once we have that, we go back into Photoshop, go back into Photoshop, and then what you're gonna do is we need to apply these RGB values to the pixels we chose before, right? So we select the pencil tool right here, make sure it's set to 1 pixel, so you see it aligns with 1 pixel exactly. And then double click here again, and then apply the values of your first modified pixel. For me, it's 254. Oh damn, 254, 200, and 179. 200 and then 179. And then remember where the first pixel was? For me, it was right here. Pretty sure it was right here. Hopefully. Okay, boom, right? That was my first pixel. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same process for the remaining pixels. So 186, 86, 64. 186. Damn, I already forgot. 86, 64. Boom. Apply it to the second pixel. Alright, and then the last one, I'm gonna remember it was 12, right? So I'm gonna keep it 12. 83 and then 170. My invite. The third pixel was right here. Boom. Our secret message is within the image and you can't even see it. Now all we're going to do is export it. Quick export. I'm going to say example with secret. Right? Boom. Done. Encrypted. That's all you're gonna do to encrypt it. Let's say now someone wants to extract our secret message, right? So you gotta open our secret message. Boom. Go to the same spot. Right? Go to the same spot. And then go like this, right? Eyedropper tool. Go to our first pixel. Boom. The same thing we were doing, they're gonna do it again. Right? So they have they're gonna have pixel 01 RGB. Hold on, I'm gonna just copy it down. 3. I saw, right? So it's 254, 200, 179. Our second pixel was right here. It's going to be 186, 86. 64, and then this one is not needed, and then third pixel was right here and it was 170, 83. right? Now we were done with Photoshop. What we're gonna do is go back into the program, right? And then and then convert it back into binary. Convert the same values into binary. So 254, 200, 179, 86, 86, 86. Remember to add the 0 so you don't get confused. 64, 0, like that. 170, and 83. Alright. And then we take the LSB again, which is 001000001, right? And if you look at our secret message from before, right, this is a secret message. It is exactly the same. So now if you go back into our binary to text, we put our thing in it, our secret message we got from the image, it should return our secret message, the exclamation point that was hidden within our image right here. And there it is. That's how you hide a message inside of a PNG file using binary numbers in Photoshop.